the longest time before I became a part of organized philanthropy, I've always felt very strongly that organized philanthropy ought to be giving more to my community, to the Asian American community.
Less than 1% of all philanthropic dollars goes to the Asian Pacific American Islander community.
It's not even so much the money that goes into the Asian community, which is bad and not enough, but there's also very little visibility about Asians doing philanthropy. I mean, Asian people do a lot of giving.
Are Asian American and Pacific Islanders a part of the philanthropic institutions? Are they decision makers? Are they people who are intricately involved in developing program strategies and the foundation's strategic direction?
I always thought, like, oh my gosh, less than 1%. I know my community and all the APA communities have great need. We need to do something about that.
For a long time, I always felt like I wanted to be able to give back or help. But then, not really having a really good understanding or a good vehicle on how to do that.
It's not enough for us to keep arguing for more and more and more resources out of organized philanthropy. We need to build our own philanthropy.
It's like there's this mythic Asian Microsoft millionaire, and that never really matured for us. And instead what we really saw is kind of new first-time donors that are kind of middle-class donors making the biggest gift of their life.
Really, it's an empowerment track for us. It's us raising our own money and deciding where that money should go.
Giving circles are they've bubbled up all across the country, and I think they appeal to a lot of people because it's a way to do much more engaged philanthropy and get more people engaged, because it sort of goes beyond that idea of writing a check.
The local giving circles that we're managing in New York and in Minnesota. We have emerging giving circles in Los Angeles and San Francisco. We're affiliated with giving circles through our chapter in Chicago and in Boston. So we're very excited about this. But the hope is that we will inspire all of us and to really change the culture and the practice in our communities.
Redefining philanthropy so that it doesn't seem that you have to be a Rockefeller or a Gates or a Ford to give, massive amounts of money, but that you could, give a little and still make an impact on the community.
So we don't see it as, giving to charity. We are pitching it as an investment in the community.
Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for all of us out there on the streets, either trying to make cultural change or trying to document what's happening in our community. And those of you who are here for the first time to hear about the circle, it doesn't matter if you just give a little bit. It doesn't matter if you just come and see one of our events. You are going to be part of something huge in this country, because as Asian Americans, I can tell you, having toured to all these college groups, Asian American kids do not feel like they are a part of this society yet.
If it weren't for this grant that Asian Women Giving Circle is giving to Third World Newsreel, it's so hard to find funding elsewhere. So I'm really grateful for that.
We feel like it's very important for South Asian and Asian arts groups to receive grants such as these.
And it's really an honor to be, among these great women artists here today.
It would be amazing if we could give away a couple $1 million a year, and really see where this takes off and make a real difference,
I spend the hours and the time on this because I feel like I'm investing in my friends and my family and in people who can potentially give more in the future. It's almost like you're building You're building philanthropists.
We see the Giving Circle as a movement in and of itself, a movement of resources, a movement of thought.
That it provides a very interesting model and for what philanthropy can do in a way that does create change, in a way that is responsive to community and really listens to communities.
Getting a grant from your own community feels different. It feels so much stronger. It's my community behind me.
And I think that's very important. Just a realization that you have someone behind you or the backup structure.
The crazy thing is you see a room here full of like 50 people just on one night who understand that, and us coming together as a community, having the Giving Circle, having AAPIP in existence, it's going to change the world, man. This is going to change the world.